On the morning of day 3, with one final appreciative look at this fair lake, we began our day of travel with a smidgen of uncertainty.
There is an open patch of ground around that lake down there, and maybe we need to get down there and just take a breather. Okay, I think we have arrived. Well, there's the little lake. The stream this here water here is going to swing around, and we're going to have to cross it twice. We're going to go over here and go out that way. Let's try to stay on this high ground.
Through the morning, we continued our descent in a general heading toward Jeanette Lake. Already worried, it soon became evident that as we dropped in elevation, the conditions worsened. Small adjustments to get around the deadfall became the way down. The increasing difficulty came in the form of being unable to get around the deadfall, and we were forced to go over it. A challenge to be the worst of our experiences, we began to encounter with increasing frequency a mixture of the living and the dead foliage.
If you can make it down this way without going across the log, come across down here, this is where I'm headed, just right in here. I'm headed that way. Let's try the other way. Guess he didn't like my route.
In this type of terrain, even a small twig can be painful.
Come on, boys.
Miles and miles and miles of water under the grass.
It took us 4 hours to travel the 2 miles from Duck Lake to Jeanette Lake.
Pretty little lake.
300 or 400 feet beyond Jeanette Lake, we found a place to take a break in the burned area, which we did for the next hour and a half.
Want some more? Oh, now you're going to be a jackass about water?
We're not going to go down into this stuff like we did last year looking for the trail. Or last year, 30 years ago. We never did find the trail down in that mess. What we're going to do is go up on the edge of the burn. We'll remove the trail altogether. Even a maintained trail will not survive a burn all the time, or much of the time. And but we're going to try to stay kind of going both ways with it, and right on the edge of each of this, the burn and then the living forest. That way, we're given the alternative to go into the forest out of bad burn area, bad timber fall area, and vice versa. The foliage is incredible. We did that up here at the lake coming down, and it was terrible. So here we go.
For the next hour and a half, we covered 0.58 miles. What a treat. I'm unsure when we started breaking the small limbs off the fallen snags so the dogs and Carlene could get through a little easier than what I was experiencing. It didn't work too well. It was at this moment that I proceeded to hang up my left foot in some fallen snags. Forward or sideways momentum with the left leg hung up could have left me injured and immobile. Incidents like this were numerous throughout the day. Moments after I shut the video off, this snag hung up Kramer's backpack. Now choking, Kramer desperately tried to bite his way through the pack's straps. A few moments later, I got back to him and got him out of the pack. This was Carlene's and my greatest heart-in-the-throat moment of the trip. Dark as the night, just before dawn. Moments later, we entered a small space large enough for our camp. And that's where we dropped our packs, grabbed our water bladders, and went after the water for that evening. One of the most miserable days we've ever had was now over.
Can you pick these up, or do you want me to hand them to you?
No, I'll pick them up.
Come on, Sammy.
Come on, Zach.
Come on.
Come on, boy.
Sure, the day was over, but there was that problem of getting our water for the camp. A 300-foot round trip through the jungle. Most times not much of a camp. Today, paradise.